This one thing that couples are doing is killing their relationship. Can you guess what it is? Drop in the comments below before listening if you can guess what this might be. I'd be curious to see. And also, thank you for listening. Hit subscribe because I have some really amazing episodes coming up that I do not want you to miss. So hit the subscribe button right now so you don't miss a single thing. So today, I've really been thinking about this one. Couples ask it a lot and they're like, I don't know how to get around this. So I wanted to address it in an episode today so we can kind of get to the nitty gritty of what you need to do. Now, you don't want to do this if you're in a long-term relationship. So, a lot of people in a long-term relationship will say things like, I'm sorry, but you never, ever, ever say that one. I'm sorry, but because it negates everything you said prior to the but, which means the whole sorry part is obsolete. So if you want to stay in a long-term relationship and you want any apologies, anything that happens to be forgiven, moved on, keep listening to this episode because this episode is for you. Let's be honest, it's for everybody because every long-term relationship requires some love, some forgiveness, and some grace because we're all imperfect. And there will be times where we might stuff up or things might come out of our mouths not exactly how we wanted it to. So that is okay. So today we're going to go through how you can actually apologize, how to apologize properly, and making sure it lands. I'll also give you a resource on this. Is a really great one, but I'm going to go through the main points anyway. So before I dive in, this is actually based on the 5 Apology Languages book. I think it's brilliant by Gary Chapman, and it's got just key steps how you can make sure your apology lands for your partner. So before I get into this, one of the biggest tips I want to give you is actually asking your partner, like, what do you appreciate in an apology? So let me be clear. For some people, saying I'm sorry is enough. For other people, saying I'm sorry is definitely not enough and they want more than that. So here are the parts to an apology that can really help land it. So there are 5 parts to the apology based on the apology languages. One is expressing regret, saying I'm sorry. This obviously has to be emotional, heartfelt. It has to be genuine. It can't be like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, no one believes that. No one buys that. So I'm sorry I hurt you. I feel awful about it. It's really the tone and sincerity that matter with this nut point. Number 2 is accepting responsibility. Like, I was wrong. So a lot of people want to hear that, I was wrong and I was wrong. I should never have said that, or I should never have done that. And it goes beyond just saying, I'm sorry. It's taking ownership of the mistake without excuses, without defensiveness, without using the word but. And they want to hear you admit fault clearly, right? Very, very important step. Number 3 is making restitution. And so what this means is, how can I make this right? How can I make this up to you? Like, I want to make it up to you. What would help? So this includes a willingness to like repair the damage. It's not just emotional, it's practical. So a lot of people like action. Love is shown through action, and this can meet this need for people to make sure you've got showing the action within the apology as well. Number 4 is genuine repenting. So I'll do whatever it takes to change. This is about commitment to growth. Includes a plan about how you behave differently next time. Like, I know this hurt you. I'm working on breaking this pattern. So for a lot of people, saying I'm sorry and what you're sorry for and that type of thing is not enough. There needs to be more to this. That's why there are these steps. Number 5 is requesting forgiveness. Will you forgive me? For some, asking for forgiveness is what truly closes the loop. For others, it shows humility, a desire to restore trust. It also gives the hurt person like agency and power in the repair process, which is important too. So like, I hope you can forgive me. I understand if it takes time. Now, all of these 5 points can create a really powerful, strong apology and help it land from your partner. So I think a lot of the times we have a lack of education. We are taught that apology is just, I'm sorry, and you move on, or I'm sorry, what you're sorry about, maybe what you're going to do next time at a bare minimum. And it's often not enough. And so sometimes you'll wonder, oh, I've apologized to my partner, but it's not landing. I've apologized to my partner, but it's not getting through. I don't understand how it's not getting through to them. Like, how come? And it's not getting through to them because you're missing a vital step for them. So a great question to ask your partner is, how do you receive apologies? What do you like to hear, know, see, or feel in an apology? This makes it tailored and custom specifically to them. I'd also, you can go get the book. It's very simple, very short, and go through those steps of how to give a good apology, I should say, because we all need this skill. Every single one of us, whether your relationship is amazing, in the middle, not so great. Every single one of us needs this skill because we all have times where we do need to apologize. And so being able to apologize, but apologize in their language, apologize in something that's going to resonate with your partner means it's going to land. It means it's going to close that loop for you both, so you don't have to keep going around and round and round, and get to repair, healing, and restoration and reconnection so much quicker. So it's really, really important. Now, most people have one or two dominant apology languages, and kind of missing the mark on one of these points can feel like the apology didn't even happen. It's like it didn't even land for them. They didn't even hear it, or they didn't feel it was sincere. So it's very, very, very important for couples to understand which apology languages are dominant, which ones land for them, and having this conversation, not when you're in an argument, but having this conversation proactively can honestly save your relationship. Today's going to be a short and quick one because I just thought it's just such an actionable, great kind of nugget of wisdom that you can hopefully use when you need it. Hopefully not too often, but when you do need it, you can use it. So I'd love for you to let me know what you got from this episode. Please hit subscribe. There's amazing ones coming your way very soon. Thanks for listening.